Assalamu alaikum. This is lesson 25, Shadda. So, before I start, I have a challenge for you. Here we have some words. I would like you to tell me how many memes are there. This is an extract from Surah Hud, ayah number 48. It's a small part of that ayah. And all of these memes are all close together, and yet they make up the meaning, the nations from those with you. How many memes do you see? It's the only place in the whole Quran where there are this many memes all joined together. How many can you see? If you want to know the answer to that, stay tuned, keep watching, and inshallah you will find out. So, let's starting off. Shadda is today's lesson. What is Shadda? This is the symbol for Shadda, and this is how you spell it. Now, the word Shidda, this is Shadda. It's got the symbol here as well. Now, the part here, this part here is the same as this bit here. So you can see they've taken the first part, so that reminds you of the word Shadda by using that symbol. And that is where you will be seeing around the Quran. So let's take a small extract. You can see here just a small section, including the Bismillah. And look, there are so many places where you see that symbol. And goes to show that everywhere you go, everywhere in the Quran, you will see lots of this. So we need to understand how to use this. So what is Shadda? It is a double letter added for emphasis. So if I'll give you some ordinary words like even the word Shadda, you can see here, forgotten. There's two letters to add the emphasis, forgotten. Next word, we have begin, beginner, beginner. So using the letter N twice. Let's have a look at the next one. Forbidden, forbidden. Two D's, forbidden, forbidden. Next one. Transmitted, transmitted. So again, two T's for emphasis. And here I chose one with lots of them in it. Mississippi. So Mississippi. So we have lots of doubles here. And we have here Tennessee. Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see. Okay, so it's just a double letter added for emphasis. But let's have a look at how, if we were to put the diacritic marks on this word Tennessee, what it would look like. You'd have your kasra with the E, te. And then for the Sukoon, which we used in the last lesson, lesson number 24, 10. Then we'd have the ness, and then the C. So we'd have 10, ness, C. Right. Now, because of these two ends, we don't want to write too many letters in Arabic. So what they do, you merge the two ends, and this would be the symbol to show you that there is two letters, a double letter. And again here for Nessi, merge them together and you have that symbol. Now, as I said, there's no point writing two R's because this symbol tells us that there's a double letter. So this is now how it would look. We would remove the second letter, and this symbol here will tell you that there are actually two N's embedded in here. And I'm only going to write one of them, but I'm going to use this symbol to show you there are two N's. And I will use this symbol to show you that there are two S's. It's the same symbol, but just to show you this is a double letter. So how would that look in Arabic? Let's take just any random letter. I've taken the ba, but it will be the same for every single letter with this symbol on it. If we have a ba with a fatha on it, what does that mean? If you split it up, it would become a ba with a sukoon and then a ba with a fatha because the fatha is here. Always the sukoon part of the double letter comes first. Always the sukoon part of that double letter comes first. Here we have a kasra, and so we would have the ba with sukoon first, as I said, and then the ba with the kasra. Note that when we have a shadda, where normally a kasra is at the bottom of a letter, here it will be at the bottom of the shadda symbol. So here the fatha was on the top of the shadda symbol, here the kasra is on the bottom of the shadda symbol, but not in the bottom of the actual letter, the way we normally would see it. And then here we have a dhamma on the shadda, so the letter bu. Here it would be the sukoon first, and then the dhamma after it. This is how it would look, but we don't write it like this, we will always write it like this. I'm just expanding it for you. Now let's have a look at one of the letters added in front of a letter with a shadda on it. So we have here alif with a fatha, a, then we have the ba with the shadda. So we have the a here with the fatha, and this ba, I've expanded it to show you that the first one would be the ba with the sukoon, the second one would be the ba with the fatha. So here we can see we would say ab and then ba, ab, ba. So that's how we would say this, ab, ba, ab, ba, ab, ba. So you join the first part, ab, and then the second one, ba. Let's have a look at another one. Here we have alif with a fatha, which would be here. The noon with the shadda with a fatha on it. So when I've opened it up, we have the noon with the sukoon first, and then the second noon with the fatha, because the fatha is on top of the shadda. So we would say anna, 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 anna. Another example, ayn, we have with the fatha, mim, shadda with the fatha. So when we expand this, we would have the mim with the sukoon and the mim with the fatha. Amma, 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 amma. So it's like a merge and then a repeat of the letter. A merge and then a repeat of the letter. Now 3 letters here. Actually it's 4. So we have the ta with the fatha on it, the ba with the shadda and a fatha, which again I've expanded. So we have the ba with the sukoon first, then the ba with the fatha next, and then we have the last letter ta, which has got a sukoon on it. So I've just expanded this. So this is effectively 4 letters. Remember the shadda is a double letter symbol. So tab, ba. So here we would join these 2 and these 2. Tab, but. Tab, but. Like an English word, sudden. 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 Tab, but. Tabbat. 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 Right, so here we have a table for us to read as with the previous lessons. And what I've done is I've expanded what would normally be a shadda here. So first of all, we will read like this, and then I will show you how it would be read with the shadda. Exactly the same way, but I'm going to give you this example first. So we have here in, na. In, na. Thum, ma. Thum, ma. Il, la. So there's a lam alif here, la. Il, la. Kul, la. Kul, la. Hub, ba. Hub, ba. Rob, ba. Rob, ba. In, na. In, na. And the difference between this one, in, na, and in, na. Short vowel, long vowel. Inna, inna. Different meaning. Shari, شر إياك إياك كذب كذب ربنا ربنا حق حق أيها أيها إنما إنما حتى this is the ألف مكسورة one حتى فلما So now let's have a look at with the Shadda, how it would be, and we will break this down slowly. Okay. Alif kasra noon Shadda in noon fathana inna fa damma shadda mim thum mim fatha ma thumma alif kasra lam shadda il lam alif fatha la illa and you're holding on to the first one with the sukoon for just a tiny bit longer to get to the next same letter, la, the double letter. So, kaf fatha lam shadda, kal, lam alif fatha la, kal, la, sheen fatha ra shadda, shar, ra kasra ri, sharri ألف كسرة نون شدة إن نون ألف فتحة نا إنا را فتح با شدة رب با كسرة بي ربي hold on to the first sukoon ربي ح ضم با شدة حب با فتحة بن حبا hold on to that sukoon first letter sukoon for a moment longer حبا alif kasra ya shadda e and make sure you completely say e, it's not air, it's e. Ya alif fatha ya ya. So you're holding on to the first ya in this double letter with the sukoon on it for just a moment longer so that you can join onto the second ya. Ya kaf fatha ka iyaka كاف فتح ذا شدة كذ ذا فتح ذا كذ با فتح با كذب را فتح با شدة رب با فتح با رب نون ألف فتحة نا ربنا حافة قاف شدة حق قاف ضمة قن حق حق فا فتحة ف لام فتحة ميم شدة لم فلم ميم ألف فتحة ما فلما 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 حا فتحة تا شدة حت تا ألف مكسورة فتحة تا حت تا حتى حتى ألف كسرة نون شدة إن نون فتحة نا إنا ميم ألف فتحة ما إنما 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 and we're holding on to that noon sukoon. And lastly ألف فتحة يا شدة أي أي يا ضمة يو أي أي and holding on to that first يا سكون أي ها ألف فتحة ها أيها أيها. So I'd like you to practice this. If you prefer, you can practice the previous slide first and then practice this one after that. And make sure you understand the shaddas. We will be doing more in the next lesson. But before we go, I just want to explain one more thing to you that's really important, and that is here. So we have a shadda here and no shadda here. شدة ألف كسرة لام شدة لام ألف فتحة لا إلا إلا. But here we don't have the shadda. We have the ألف كسرة إي لام ألف مكسورة فتحة لا إي لا. So this is إي لا. We're not joining this lam. إلا. And the word in Arabic for إلا is two. إلا. Here, إلا, when you join that lam, it means except. It's a completely different meaning. So the importance of making sure that you have that double letter when you see a shadda is the difference between two different words. They almost are identical. Ila, you could miss it. Ila, 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 if you didn't say that shadda. If you don't say illa, then it becomes ila. So that's just a note to show you how important using this shadda is. You change the meaning. And I wanted to also show you this. This is, as we all know, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. How do we say this now? We want to break this up. So don't forget that we have that ali here, nothing here. So this meme will join with the first lam sukoon here. So just like this ba has joined with this scene, bis, then just imagine, as I've said, I'm replacing this shadda here with that first sukoon to show you that this meme kasra is going to merge with that lam sukoon, mil, bis, mil. Then that lam is going to be repeated, lam alif, fatha la, bis, mil, la. Ha kasra, but now we have this shadda here. So I'm going to replace that shadda just to open it, expand it for you and show you that one of the ra's has sukoon, one of the ra has the fatha. So this ha is going to merge with this ra here, ha kasra, ra sukoon, here. And then that shadda with the fatha on it, ra fatha, ra, here, ra. So we have bis, mil, la, here, ra, but then we have that habs on it, so it becomes rah, rah. So ra fatha ha sukoon, rah. So we now have bis, mil, la, here, rah. Now we have mim fatha, but with the alif dagger here, which you remember alif khanjariya in the previous lesson. So ma. So we have ma. So we have Bismillahir Rahman. Now we have the noon kasra here, but again it's merging with the following sukoon here, just in the same way that this ba would merge with this sin. This noon is going to merge with this sukoon here, because this shadda here I've expanded to have a ra with sukoon, a ra with fatha. So this is noon kasra ra sukoon mir. Then the ra fatha ra ra nir ra. So we now have Bismillahir Rahmanir Ra. Then ha, ya, long vowel, yi, and then the mim, ma, mi, he, mi. But when you stop on any ayah or any place in the Quran, anywhere, you normally add a sukoon to the very last letter, something I'll cover in the future, but so we could just leave this kasra here and say him. So you would now have Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We have broken this up in great detail. I hope you understand it. Hope you can read it. And in this slide, I'd like to share with you a really important point. If you are very lazy with your shaddas in Surah Fatiha, which we say in our salahs every single day, 5 times a day, each rak'ah, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Here, if you're lazy with your shadda, a very common mistake, people say, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. Now, the meaning of إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, you alone, this word إِيَّاكَ, you alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. But if we read it loosely, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, without the shadda, you're changing the meaning. And I've actually looked at Google Translate to see what إِيَّاكَ means, is do not dare. So you're saying, do not dare you we worship, and do not dare you we ask for help. In other words, we're not daring to worship or daring to ask for help. Either way, the meaning is distorted. The point I'm trying to get at here is it's very important for you to ensure that when you have a shadda, you say both letters, because it has a profound difference in the meaning. Iyaka, you alone we worship. Iyaka, O sunlight. Do you want to make that point clear? And back to the challenge that I asked at the beginning of this video. How many memes can you see? Well, now, obviously we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So some of you may have said there are 5 memes. But if you've understood today's lesson with this shadda, that means that for each of those letters where there's a shadda, there are 2. 2, 2. So if I expand this, open up for you, so you can see each of the letters, and now I have replaced each one and opened up the 2 letters. So you can see we have 1 there, 2, 3, 4 from this one, 5, 6 from this one, 7, 8 from this one. There are 8 memes in this word here, or 3 words. It's an extract from one of the ayahs, ayah number 48, Surah Hud. This is the only place it will be in the whole Quran. So this actually says, Uma mim ma'aka. There's this bit here and this bit here, which we have not discussed, so I will tell you in another time. I'm not really expecting you to be able to read this at this stage, but it says, Uma mim ma'aka. This is more an exercise to show you how many memes there are. In the future, inshallah, we will explain just a few more rules for you to be able to understand this completely. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you have any questions, please don't forget to write any comments, or don't forget to share the videos if you like it and you think you've learnt something. Subscribe, and once you do subscribe, there's this bell which tells you the notification for every time another video is added, so you can be up to date. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.